A fresh row has erupted at Kerala's historic Koodalmanikyam Temple in Thrissur over alleged caste-based discrimination despite repeated warnings by the state government. The controversy dates back to the Kerala Devaswam Recruitment Board appointing B.A. Balu, a Hindi Ezhava OBC candidate, to the Kazhagam post. Kazhagam is, someone who's responsible for garland making, basically garland making in a temple, and also it could involve other temple duties. But upper caste priest opposed the appointment and even stayed away from temple rituals in protest. Balu, of course, resigned later, allegedly due to sustained casteist pressure. The next in the rank list, Anurag, also from the Ezhava community, was selected, but upper caste groups approached the court claiming the post traditionally belongs to the Warrior community. Now, even as the case remains pending in court, a fresh allegation has propped up. A member from an upper caste was temporarily appointed to the Kazhagam post, allegedly violating a status quo order. Temple authorities deny any official appointment, and they are saying that the person seen performing duties was just a devotee. But social worker, someone who's called Sudhindran, who moved a conference petition, says the denial is likely to cover up court action. He also pointed out that even after months, the police have not acted on a discrimination complaint filed against the Tantris who boycotted temple rituals after Balu's appointment, raising questions about the government's resolve against caste-based exclusion. Let's understand this. When the court says it, there are two issues to it. One is it's a court order, no one is higher than the court, and secondly, it's a temple, where everyone is equal. And third and more importantly, this is Kerala. Rahul Ishwar joins us, author and activist, to weigh in on the subject. Rahul, thank you so much for joining us. Namaskaram to you. What do you think of this? Kazhagam, someone who's making garlands, this is very common in our South Indian temples. The flowers, logic defies. I just can't understand this, we come from a land of Narayana Guru, this is Kerala. The court order is there, someone from the Ezhava caste is appointed. There is a huge hullabaloo by the upper caste Tantris and everyone, and they say, no, then an upper caste person is appointed and it all comes, then again a case comes up. What is going on, Rahul Ishwar, considering you're an expert on this subject, because of your family legacy?
Two submissions. First of all, there is no denying the fact that there is structural, invisible casteism in Kerala and many places of India. Swami Vivekananda rightly called us a lunatic asylum for having such practices. Second, here there is a nuance, and I personally called the person who was belonging to a Ezhava brother community, and I talked to him. I was talking to Tantri also to find a consensus. The people from the Tantri side and the temple side are saying their appointing authority is being taken over in the guise of appointing a OBC. That's the counter argument. So we were telling they are from a very famous family of Tantris or priests. So we were all urging some kind of a understanding, reconciliation. But that particular person, Balu, because he was hurt, he literally, moved out. That was very sad. And Koodalmanikyam is one of the legendary temples where there is a Bharata Pradishta also, where it is very famous for that particular Pradishta also. So what happened was unfortunate. We need to find consensus. We need to invoke the spirit of Srinarayana Guru, Chatambi Swami, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda to find a consensus in these kind of issues.
Court says something, Rahul. When the court says there should be no casteist bias, then who are these people to do it? Because you also have always said the Constitution, Sudha ma'am, the court, Sudha, we have to bow our heads in front of, there are two, the book and the Lord. But all I'm saying is when the court says it, then why is it? What is the authority of the people and the Tantris and everyone? They say, Acha, you are taking it. Well, there comes a time in the history of a nation when only the Constitution matters and nothing else, Rahul.
I respect especially my community sentiments and all, but I would humbly urge them, whether it is Constitution, culture, our spirit of Renaissance, they all are pointing out that we need to be more accommodative. Vedas were codified by Vedavyasa, who belonged to scheduled tribe or Bhil community. Our own Bhagavan Sri Krishna is a Yadav, right now belonging to OBC community. Or people belong to various communities. We have respected and worshipped them. Yes, there are some elements of casteism. Nobody can deny. Maybe we can play blind, but there is a reality. I hope courts will step in, Hindu spiritual leaders will step in, and will bring a consensus. I'm not saying we should hurt anyone, but at the same point of time, fast and quick consensus beyond casteist consideration is the order of the day. And I hope, especially my community, Brahmin community, to which a great percentage of people are very open to such positive reforms. I hope all people will see the reason, our culture, our constitution, and accept the spirit of that reformation.